Hello, we're gonna see how to use Google Analytics in this video. Three things we need to see. One is like as usual the navigation, like what are the and then maybe we can go into like what are the functionalities it is available. But before that, I need to give an understanding about not just Google Analytics but also about like any generally analytics as well. Okay, cool. In any analytics or like in any, we know this X and Y axis, right? The X and Y axis is like usually the numbers you see in the graphs are mostly metrics, okay, but the words, for example, not this one, maybe I will just go into audience level and then I look at language. So you see here N, US, N, GB, ZH, Chinese, like CN, yeah, Korea for Korea, Korean, yeah, these are all called dimensions. So these dimensions, not just by language, a lot of things, for example location, it will be like a location, yeah, all these things are dimension can be many things, okay, it will be available in all the reports we have. By the way, this app is still at the old Google Analytics. We're gonna see in another video about the latest Google Analytics until I gather more data for my personal blog, because I can use I have the latest version of GA4 only for the company blog, so that's why I can't do. Yeah, back to the point. So these are all dimensions, but in the metrics level you have a lot of other things, for example users, sessions, and all these things. So these are all the two things available, okay, these are all the two things available to use it in the analytics. And what else, there are a few other things. When the things come I will explain you, but it's not really, there are some calculated fields and all those things, but those also consider as a metrics as well, okay. Yeah, metrics are basically numbers, that's it, okay. So that's one thing, that's a one base brief I wanted to give about like any analytics, not just Google Analytics, whether you take Mixpanel, whether you take Amplitude, or whether you take like any analytics you can think of, okay. That's the base. Then a bit about Google Analytics itself. In Google Analytics, they, as you see from the navigation, right, they structure the things into three things, okay. Again and again, this is still an old analytics, okay. So they structure the thing into three things. One is like audience, second is like, no, actually four. If there should be e-commerce, acquisition, behavior, and there will be something called conversion. It's not available here, but it will be available in the desktop screen, okay. I will explain each of these things. So the audience it's basically the traits of the people. For example, I am a man, I am a this year for example, I'm a 40-year-old guy, I come from this city, and all those things. These are all like an individual traits, yeah, though are the user traits, or on which device I'm using, from where I'm coming from. All those things will be available under the audience, okay. That's first. The rest of the three, just imagine you have a shop, okay. You have a shop, and then in the shop people come to your shop, okay. That's called acquisition, okay. It's a very layman explaining, but you will be able to catch it later, the why I'm saying. Behavior is that people come inside your shop and then they are like browsing, like they're going through the pants, they're looking at the some shawls, they're looking at these cosmetic items, or they're looking at the cars you have, anything, yeah. Those are all like inside the shop they are making a behavior. When they are leaving the shop, if they have purchased, you will find something under the goals, okay. Sorry, not under the goals, I don't know why they show goals here. I have another account to show, maybe I can show that, but no, I don't want to expose something. For example, I'm trying to see if there is old accounts. Okay, now mind, I don't want to open that, okay. I'll just go back here to my account. So I'm in my personal blog, yeah. So you'll find something called conversion. The conversion is like when the people leave the shop, are they bringing any item with them, like they shop some item, or they made some purchases, or they are like going back, like they're like leaving the shop without anything, all those information available under the conversion. Okay, so that's a layman thing. Okay, but in a blog, so if I go to the acquisition, I'll be able to see how many people have visited my website or visited my shop. That numbers I will be able to see here. So on this week I have like 63 people came here. Like, yeah, this are like a base metrics. I'm not we can do a deep dive in a while, but for now, so yeah, just overall thing. And also like from where these people are like coming from, you will be able to see the data. So because if people are coming to your website, you want to know from where they are coming. Yeah, because that helps you. Okay, maybe I made some effort there, do marketing, that's why it's bringing all this traffic, blah 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 blah. Yeah, those will be available under the acquisition. Okay, so let's this information, right? For example, direct traffic, search traffic, organic search, it's nothing but when you go here, it shows you Google and Google organic, Google and organic, Bing, I mean all these things are organic itself. I want to show you something else. That's a different that's a different topic explaining what is channels itself. So to put it in a very simple way, so currently you see here Google actually I can just edit this. So I wanted to make sure you clearly see that. So let me just, instead of sessions, you see here I go the I change the dimension. I wanted to put channel. Okay, so when I put channel, you see organic search, direct and referral, right? So this side menu is basically nothing but they filtered out. This is overview, this is all traffic. They filtered out like under the each dimension what is the traffic which has received. You get it? Yeah. So let's move into behavior. And the behavior, they're gonna tell me what people are doing inside my website. Okay, so here we need to explain something. There is 4 important metrics on acquisition and acquisition on behavioral level. Okay, first is user. User is like a single man. Like for example, you are of 5 members in your family. Okay, you are visiting a shop. When you're 5 members visiting the shop, it's called 5 users. Your mom and dad become tired, they left the shop. Okay, you guys were like shopping, after 2 hours they come back inside the shop again, and your dad identified like a watch or something inside the shop. Okay, so all of you are considered as a, like 5 of you had like you stayed in the shop for like 2 hours. If I'm not mistaken, every 45 minutes is a session, or every 30 minutes is a session. You can check that how much is the session timing. But session is basically like how many 30 minutes time you are spending in the shop. So you guys will be like 6 into 3, it's like 18 session, because you spend like 3 hours, and 3 hours means it's like 6 sessions. 6 session into 3, it's 18. Your dad and father will be like 2 times. Sorry, your dad and father are saying your parents are like 2 times. Yeah, so it's like 2. Okay, I think you got it. I don't need to go into the max. So that's called sessions. Okay, then page views are, for example, you look at a shirt section, that's one page view. You went into your pants section, that will be in another page view. Under the same session itself, under the first 30 minutes itself, you're visiting the shirt section, it's a one page view. You're visiting, for example, a wallet section, is another page view. You keep on moving to different pages. Yeah, that's called page views. So it's user, sessions, page views. I'm not gonna explain about the bounce rate. It's a nonsense. And then average time on page. Average time, it's like how much time you all spend, and then divide by the it's like total people. For example, how many people? 63 people came into my website. Averagely, how much is the time they spend? This all metrics gives you an indication like how people are like behaving inside your portal or behaving inside your shop. Yeah, that's what the behavior itself. So I'm going to stop, and then we're going to make another video to cover the rest of the thing.